Hello everybody, thank you very much for tuning in for this beer battle. It's Beer Monster O'Clock. And for this battle we got Stella, UK brewed Stella. Got to get that one in there straight away because it's not a shadow on the Belgian version. This is UK Stella at 4.6% on my left. On my right, we have Brewdog Lost Lager at 4.5%, very similar on ABV. The reason I put these two against each other is because these are the sort of beers you're going to your Morrisons, your Tesco's, your Asda, not your sort of Lidl and that, but yeah, those sort of supermarkets. And at the minute, you find these in your sort of free crates of beer for 22 quid sort of deal. These sort of fridge filler lagers, UK brewed lagers. And yeah, I thought I'd see what one's better. I've reviewed both these on the channel. But since then, I've tried a lot of German lagers, just a lot of very nice lagers. And I just want to see how these stack up now that I have tried so many other good lagers brewed in other countries. It's nice to sort of come back to these and see how they compare and which one's better. You know, if you're going in that shop to get the 3 for £22 deal, should you mix and match? Should you just get all Brewdog Lost, all Stellas? There sometimes you get Bud and Heineken, Bud in it, and Amstel and stuff like that. But let's face it, you're not going to pick them. Well, most people aren't anyway. And Foster's, Carling. Yeah, these are probably two of the better ones from memory anyway. Yeah, let's crack the Stella open. And of course, they reduced the ABV to 4.6% from 5.2, because that's what we all really wanted to make the beer better. Or maybe just to save themselves millions of pounds on tax. They went from 5.2 to 4.8, which, you know, I'm sorry, they went from 5.2 to 5, took the piss. Then they went to 4.8, really took the piss. A lot of people boycotted it. And then they went one further and reduced it to 4.6 to save them millions of pounds. Did the price of the beer go down? Not as far as I can see. And did it improve it? Well, before I even get going with this beer battle, it didn't improve it, that's for sure. Go and get the Belgian Stella if you've got the opportunity to. But of course, many people won't have the opportunity to. And if they want Stella, it's either this or nothing. And that's just how it is now, isn't it? Not a lot you can do about it unless you're lucky to have an off licence. Check your off licences. Some of them do the Belgian Stella. That's what I would say. And if they have, even if it costs a bit more, if you can afford it, go and get the Belgian Stella. Anyway, let's get the Brewdog in the glass and sort of see how they compare. It's been a while since I had these. Last time I had Stella, last few times I had it, it was on tap. Not had it out of a can for a while. But yeah, it's kind of shocking how much it changed. And I'm looking forward to sort of having another go on it. It used to be, I'm not going to lie, before I started beer reviews and all that, Stella was my go-to lager. But that was when it was stronger, you know. I used to love drinking it when it was 5.2. I can remember getting so smashed on it as a teenager a few times, being sick everywhere. Such lovely memories. Anyway, appearance. They look very, very similar to me in colour. I'm sure you would agree. The Brewdog might be a little bit lighter. It's got a slightly, almost a luminous look to the Brewdog one. Heads, very similar again. Very evenly matched, brilliant white, fluffy, rather cheap, generic looking lagers. Which, let's face it, they are. That's what they are really, isn't it? So yeah, let's get the nose in there and check out the aroma of the 4.6% British brewed Stella. Definitely don't smell like the Belgian version. Honestly, it smells bready, but it smells like soggy bread. Seriously, like if you're drinking a Stella as you're watching this review and it's the English Stella, think of soggy bread when you smell this. Yeah, like soggy bread, malty soggy bread. A little bit grassy, not a lot else. Very light on the aroma, as lagers are. Let's check out the aroma on Brewdog Lost. See if it's any better. Smells like bloody flowers. It does. It smells very floral, so that's the word, isn't it? Grassy, very, very floral smelling lager, this one. But it smells better than soggy bread. So I'll give the Aroma to the Brewdog just. None of them smell particularly amazing though, I've got to be honest. Rather generic smelling, but the Brewdog's slightly better on aroma. Let's try them. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Cheers, everybody. Bosh. Nah, it's even worse than I remember. I think, especially when it's been Oktoberfest, I've been drinking Oktoberfest Polar and all that sort of stuff. Going back to this, oh my word. It's such merciful. I mean, I already had quite a bad opinion of it. That opinion's just gone down another couple of notches for me. It's lightly bready. It's probably more metallic than bready. Do I go there? Do I say what I really think? Of course I do. Let me just confirm. Right. You imagine the Belgium Stella. Drink it halfway down. Right, to about where that is now. Top the rest up, back to the top with water, yeah, and then drink it in your bum hole, and then fart it back into the glass. That's what Stella tastes like now. It's farty and it's bloody horrible, and I'd say it tastes watered down as anything, and like it's literally been farted out of someone's arse and into your glass. That is nasty. It's an absolute disgrace. It used to be a really nice lager. They're just looking after themselves. Boycott this crap beer. It's even worse than I remember. It's absolutely terrible now. It just seems to get worse and worse, and I don't know how they get away with it. I really don't. Don't buy this UK brewed Stella. The Belgium Stella, absolutely amazing. Brilliant lager. Buy that. Do not buy this. You never know, they might bring the other one back then. But if people keep buying this, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. They're just going to keep chucking it at you. That's why, you know, they'll just keep lowering the price. It'll be the same price as Cardiff before you know it, but then they'll just give up and bring back the old one, hopefully. Mildly grassy. It's lost all the character it used to have. It used to have a bit of a bite to it. You used to feel like you was drinking a beer when you drank Stella. They used to call this stuff wife beater, you know, for a reason. You know, it really had something about it. I'm not sure whether people used to go and beat their wives or not. I'm not saying that's a good thing or encouraging it, but it used to be known as wife beater. That is no wife beater now. Like, you can forget about the wife beater reputation. This ain't no wife beater. This is bloody weasel piss now. Absolutely rubbish. Anyway, is the Brewdog Lost Lager any better? Because don't smell much better. Cheers, everybody. Bosh. Let's go in. It is better. It is better, without a shadow of a doubt for me. Brewdog Lost just needed one mouthfeel. It's better than this version of Stella. Is it a great lager? Absolutely not. Is it an okay fridge filler if you can get it at a very cheap price? Yeah, it's an okay fridge filler for a cheap price. Perhaps a barbecue beer. It's quite inoffensive. It's quite light, quite hoppy, almost sort of Pilsner-like. You've got that sort of floralness in there. I mean, they call this like a craft lager, don't they? It's not really, it's just a lager with some flowers in it. It's got kind of Pilsner-like crispness to it. A little bit more bitterness on it. Just a bit more about it. In general, it tastes a little bit cleaner as well. Another thing with these UK brewed lagers, I mean, this is brewed in the UK as well, but the water tends to taste a bit crap compared to the respective countries they're supposed to come from. It does in the Stella, but it's a little bit better in the Brewdog Lost. Perhaps they treat the water or something differently, but it does taste a little bit cleaner, but not amazing. A little bit of lemon in there. There's lots of better lagers out there than both of these two. But I do think that Brewdog Lost is better than Stella. It hurts me to say that. It really does, because as I say, I used to love Stella so much that I didn't even try all the beers in that I've tried now. Then making this Stella so bad, like I have done now, is a massive reason why I started this channel, guys. Because it made me try other beers and realise not are there only better beers than Stella out there, but it's not only Stella that exists. That's how much I used to love it. I didn't give anything a chance, but in a way it's a good thing they did ruin it, because I've gone on to try lots of better lagers. If you can afford it, guys, these two are not good lagers. They're Stella, don't even bother for me. Lost is okay. Lost is all right. It's nothing special. It's cheap. If you can possibly afford it, go and get a German lager. And if you can't afford it, I would still say don't buy either one of these. Get yourself down to Aldi's, buy their Steinhauser or something like that. Even their Rheinbacher Pilsner is probably better than both of these. Definitely better than the Stella. But the Rheinbacher's easily better than both of these for me. It's going to come in at about the same sort of price, maybe a bit cheaper. You know, but if you can afford it, go and get a decent Czech Pilsner, like a Pilsner Quell or a Budvar, or, you know, go and get a Paulaner, or, you know, there's so many better beers out there. Just look and see if it's brewed in Germany and Czech Republic. It's probably going to be good. If it says it's brewed in the UK and you think it's probably going to be Belgium or Spanish or whatever, avoid it like the plague. And hopefully keep making noise about all this. They'll stop doing this, because they're mugging us right off. They're just going to keep doing it. And let's not have it, guys. Let's not have it. Boycott it. Buy beers from where they're supposed to be brewed from. And yeah, I'm going to give Stella, despite what I may have said in the past, I've not looked back on the reviews, but the Stella I'm drinking right now at the stage of my channel, and I've tried a lot more beers since before, it's a 4 out of 10 from me. It's 4, it's crap. It's crap. It's getting close to the sort of Carlin level and Carlsberg level for me now. Brewdog Lost. Seven out of 10 for the Brewdog Lost. Brewdog takes it quite easily. Is that being kind to the Brewdog? I don't know. Maybe it tastes better because I'm comparing it to that shite. But yeah, right now I'm feeling 7 out of 10. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Smash that like button if you've enjoyed this video. Thanks very much for tuning in. Consider subscribing to the channel if you've made it this far. And until next one, guys. Bye-bye, darlings.